What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday before my show. I'm out on a walk, so I thought I would take this time to update you guys. If you've been following along, you know how I've been just in my head quite a bit this prep, about not being ready, not being lean enough, all that stuff. And this is why it's important to kind of document this, so you guys can understand like the mental process you go through. So much can change in peak week, guys. I'm telling you, like, I'm starting to dry out, and I'm actually really happy with the way I'm looking. So, you know, the fact that I've been complaining that I'm not lean enough has 100% to do with the stupid scale messing with my head. So I really haven't weighed myself in a while, and I don't care, because it doesn't matter what you weigh, and you know, it matters how you come in and how you look, and how you actually peak the last couple of weeks, how you peak yourself. So it's really kind of a scientific process, messing with carbs and water. I don't really mess with sodium. I don't feel like that's something that needs to be done. I think it's kind of an old school thinking. I am not opposed to a water cut if it works for somebody. Generally, you should water load before you cut. But, you know, the first time around, I just suggest keeping water the same, and then incorporating a natural diuretic. Blackstone has a great one that I love called Evaporate. It works really well for me. That's not necessarily to say it's going to work for everybody, but it works really well for me. And I've tried other ones too. So, you know, I'm not just going off of, you know, one supplement, but I'm just blown away. Like, I'm just really, really happy with the way things are looking this week. And, you know, I have been increasing my food actually daily, increasing my carbs daily going into the show. And I'm just looking better and better. So, you know, all is not lost, and we'll see how I do. But I'm feeling mentally much better about the situation than I was even last week. You know, staying off the scale has helped a lot. Given me some insight into coaching as far as, you know, if I have a competitor dealing with the same thing and pictures are changing, you know, measurements are changing, clothes are fitting differently. You know, maybe if the scale is a mental block, just staying off of it. So that goes for lifestyle clients too. There's so much, you know, more feedback we can look at other than the scale. Sorry, I'm climbing a hill. But yeah, I wanted to update you guys. I'm leaving tomorrow for the show, because I'm coaching Sarah on Friday. So, gotta leave tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff to do. So today will be, you know, getting all my lovely hair off my body, which is always a fun time. So I'll be doing that and finishing up anything and packing my stuff up, getting ready to go. But I just wanted to touch base and let you know where my headspace is. This thing called bodybuilding is a mental roller coaster, guys. And I hope that you can, you know, have a little insight into the process, you know, that goes through your head over the last couple of weeks, because there were so many times that I wanted to quit, you know, like so many times that I'm like, I'm not going to be ready. I'm not like giving my full effort, which I had moments of that, but for the most part, I really did. I worked really hard. There were weeks where I was tired and hungry, but I'm actually like doing exactly what I wanted to do. So, you know, whatever happens on Saturday, I can't be mad, because I literally am doing exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to reverse diet correctly. I wanted to reverse diet into the show, which is exactly what's happening. And my body, I think, is responding really well to that. And the crazy thing is like, you know, this is working for me, but this may not work for you. So you have to, honestly, like your first time out, you really need a coach. You really need somebody who's done it themselves, who understands the process, who can kind of guide you through. And it shouldn't be a cookie cutter process. Like, if your coach is not looking at your pictures and like just making decisions based off your pictures and your videos that you're sending them, it's not a good coach. Nobody should be getting a cookie cutter peak week protocol, cookie cutter plan. This is an individualized thing. If you don't have a coach that can look at physique and make decisions based off of what your physique is looking at, that's not a good coach. So just putting that out there. And I think the reasoning behind where I'm at now is because I've done, you know, this for a while and I've put in the time. Not necessarily speaking, are you going to be able to reverse diet into your first show? Depends on how lean you are and how much muscle mass you have coming in. And some people have crazy genetics and they're just like completely made for this sport and they can do stuff like that. But, you know, for me, that's not been the case. So this is the first time that I've gotten to do this. And I'm just like, this is awesome. I love eating. So I feel great. I have no worries about rebounding or not being able to stick to my reverse because I feel so good and my food's so high. So I think the groundwork that I've, you know, laid with my previous coach over the previous years has set me up for this. And I'm excited to go forward. I'm excited to have, you know, a full year off to build and come back in 2024 and go for my pro card, unless we get some crazy feedback like you need to get on a national stage now, which would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we will see how it goes. It all depends on what judge you get. So let's pray for somebody that likes fullness. All right. Well, I will update you later and keep you posted on my stories. All right. See ya.